Today we are on Mackinac, actually the northern part of Lower Michigan, the Lower Peninsula, and we're going to walk around, walking. I'm going to go ahead and show you about the island. Really cool place. We had to take a ferry boat across. $64 for two people, so $17 a piece. So not really bad. But anyway, how's that for a view? I'm going to turn this around real quick and show you. Let me do that real quick. All right. So here's where we are. Let me go check who wrote. Okay, Brock, he wrote. Brock, if you're still there, hello. So this is Lake Michigan. And this is where we came. See the lighthouse over here? We came up, you can see one of the boats coming in right now. That's where we came in. So we walked a little bit down here. And we're gonna walk on up, take the path around. We're gonna walk around the island a little bit, and we'll take you over to the main city here. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I don't know if anybody's on. If you can hear me, let me know my microphone sounds. I got the wireless mic. Hopefully it's working okay. So I'm gonna walk on up these rocks. Hey Logan, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. We are in northern Michigan at Mackinac Island. Right in front of us is one of the more elite hotels here. We'll see how long we have if we end up making it over to hotel. I'm waiting for Cal. She's trying to fix her backpack today. Hey Brock, how are you? Good to see you. Glad the audio's good. She's trying to get her backpack all set and ready to go. There's Cal. She says hi to everybody. All right, let's walk. We're going to walk on down a little bit. I think we're going to walk up and across because I don't want to walk on down that path. It's a little bit rough there. So we're going to walk up and across, and we'll start over here on the main street. And we'll take you for a nice walk. We were here a few years ago. We rode the bikes. Now on this island, there's no motor vehicles, only bicycles and horse and buggy, horse and carriage. That's how you get around, or walking. They do allow some e-bikes here for handicapped people. So you can go ahead and actually have an e-bike here if you have a reason to have one. But pretty cool place, real quiet. Don't hear any of the crazy stuff going on. Nice little gazebo. I was walking off the other way. Hear all the birds. What a nice place here. You don't get overwhelmed with the sound of engines and of cars and everything. Yeah, it's, we left home back in southern Michigan, and it was 82, 83 degrees. I don't know what that translates into centigrade, but 82, 83 degrees. And we got up here, and I have a hoodie sweatshirt on today. So it's 60s or so up here. It's not a warm day, but it's not a cold day either. Now that's the difference of 350 miles, 400 miles from where we lived up here. Hey Eric, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Mackinac Island is where we're at. Glad you're here for the day. We are going to go ahead. I'm waiting for my wife. She's walking on up. She stopped to do a couple pictures and stuff. And we're going to walk on back towards the city, and we'll walk on out the other way where we'll see the Mackinac Bridge from there. Nice walkway. And it's one of the more ritzy hotels here. Pretty nice place. Now there's a couple places here that, especially like it was bright and sunny when we got here. It said partly cloudy today, so actually okay that it clouded up. There's actually the Grand Hotel here. Big, beautiful hotel, probably the most famous hotel in Michigan. And it's on the island. And many people go ahead and come here to get married at the Grand Hotel. They get married on the big porch there, but quite costly. I want to say $400, $400 a night for a room, and very tiny rooms, but it is a status thing. You can see out in front of this place. Hey Paul, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, we're on Mackinac Island. So you can see they got all these chairs sitting out. So if you're staying here for a few days, people come out. It's a bit cool today, but people come on out and sun a little bit. You see everybody rides bikes. Many bike rental places here. But yeah, you can come on out here and sun. Don't forget to hit that like button, please, folks. Helps out my algorithm. I did a impromptu live stream from by the Mackinac Bridge last night. Seeing the sunset turned out pretty good. So we're going to walk on by down some of the streets here. People actually do live here year round, even though it does in the wintertime pretty much dissipate. There's nobody here, no tourists come here or anything, just the people to keep up the buildings and so forth. Being in northern Michigan, they get lots of snow. Water freezes over, at least in between the bay here and stuff. So once you're here for the wintertime, you could be stuck for 3 or 4 months. Nice walk. Got 7 people this morning. Good morning for me. Good evening for people in Southeast Asia and Australia. Brock. I know it's late for Brock. Southeast Asia, Thailand is 11 hours ahead, so it's not quite 9 o'clock yet. We'll come on up on the city a little bit. Just a nice walk through the outer skirts of the town. Yeah, it's beautiful here. It's excuse me. It's very nice because there are no cars here. Only bicycles and horse and buggy, and there are a few e-bikes here for people that can't pedal around. Excuse me. So it is nice and quiet. You know, you can basically hear what's going on all over. I mean, I hear a weed whacker that's probably way far away, but you can hear it. Actually, I have a Leinenkugels hat. Logan, if I would have known you were going to come here, I would have tried to find my Michigan hat. I don't know where it's at. Hi, Fuji. How are you? Good to see you. Well, it wasn't. It was a leaf blower. He's here. It look like putting surfaces. It looks like maybe a miniature golf thing, but I don't see any holes here. Different kind of miniature golf. Probably something to do. But we're going to come walk to the city in a little bit, and you'll get a good look at all the stuff that's going on. Yeah, we're up in Mackinac Island just walking around. We did a little 4-day holiday. After we go ahead and leave here later this afternoon, we're going down to Petoskey. Only for the hotel is there. We're going to actually go on down to Charlevoix and Burt Lake and try to go kayaking. Burt Lake should be about 30 miles away from Petoskey, but hotels are very full. We're getting close to Independence Day, 4th of July here in the United States. So, and it is midsummer. We got a hotel here in Mackinac for reasonable, but I don't know about, we couldn't find Thursday night into Friday down in Charlevoix. So I decided to stay at Petoskey and drive 30 miles. We got our kayak in the back. Try and go to Burt Lake and go do some kayaking there. There's an e-bike. He might work here. Looks like he's one of the kids that are employed for the summer. Employ a lot of college kids here for the summertime. Always working. Immaculate upkeep on everything here. Immaculate. Very rarely do you see anything that's even the slightest disrepair. Hi, E.T. How are you? Thank you for coming. Walking today on Mackinac Island. Now, I'm not sure. Some of these are homes here, but there's also some of these are rentals. So this is Herbar family. So, I mean, I would assume you'd have lots of money to go ahead and stay here. Very, very expensive place here. But you can see nothing but bikes up and down, and getting towards the town, you'll see different things in the city. Very cool walk here, very cool place to come. Old church. A few of them here. Mission Church, one of Michigan's oldest Protestant churches, 1829, 1830. So almost a couple hundred years old. Almost a couple hundred years old. Keep on walking here. Houses. Now I do believe these are people's homes here, but some of them are not. Some of them are for rent, at least rooms and stuff like this one right here is a hotel of some sort, Breakwater Point. So you can get plenty of rooms available. They usually pick you up with the horse and buggy and they'll take you over to where you're going. You just have to, if you got luggage and stuff, you don't have to walk with your luggage any amount of time. Big family thing here. First time I came here, I was a kid with my mom. And I came back, how's that? This is gonna be a place where you can rent rooms too. How'd you like to rent there? What a great place. Still walking through, we'll get to the city in a minute. We'll end up by the Mackinac Bridge. But you can tell everything's bloomed. It's nice summer day, nice cool summer day, not a hot summer day. Condominiums here, Mission Hill. So I'm thinking that you can rent condos, obviously. Now, I originally thought this was someplace to rent rooms, but when I see it, I think it's employees that live here. This is probably an employee place by the looks of all the bikes and everything else. It's probably, if you're working here on the island, this is where probably everybody stays. Just a guess, not for sure. Lots of people walking. Beautiful place, beautiful area. You can see up ahead this fort, the fort up ahead. It is unusual, though, not to see any cars here at all. The people in the wintertime that take care of the island, I'm wondering how they get around, because obviously there's no snow plows. There's no vehicles here. So they get quite a bit of snow up here. I guess you'd be trudging through the snow to take care of everything back and forth, but different kind of life. Okay, bread and breakfast. What a nice little place there, huh? Hi, Bo, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. We are northern Michigan, still the lower peninsula. Actually, today we are on Mackinac Island. We took a ferry boat across. You can see the city's coming up a little bit. Another temple, church, not temple, church here. Hope everybody's doing well today. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're on here. It helps my algorithm. It's the only thing it does. Oh, one of the ferries is leaving. And this is how they get around here, the horse and buggy or horse carriage. You can actually go on these. There's a place here where you can get it on the next walk over. I want to say it's not cheap. It used to be about $10 to go around. They took you around for about 45 minutes or so. I'll bet you it's a lot more now. Everything's gone up in the last few years. Seven people. Everybody hit that thumbs up for me, please. Like button. Just helps my algorithm. And there's another street back that way. We might end up heading out that way in a little bit, but right now we're going to go through town and check everything up. So pretty here. Harbor View Inn. So you've got a hotel here. I'm sure that's not the cheapest, but it is beautiful. I can hear clip clops, so there we go. Horse and buggy coming. That's how they get all their supplies around to get everything done. You can see across is a couple e-bikes. So they are here, but you have to have a special permit to ride an e-bike here, that you're handicapped or can't walk or ride a regular bike. How cool is this, guys? What a beautiful place. Hey Bobby, how are you? Good to see you. Bobby and Jai. We are on Mackinac Island. Northern Lower Peninsula. Actually, Mackinac Island is in between the Upper and Lower Peninsula. But we only went as far as Mackinac City. We're going to head on down, go towards Charlevoix and Burt Lake, try and get a kayaking day in if we can. St. Cloud place. I'm going to say this is probably another residence for workers. You can see they have the bike racks here and everybody stays, parks their bikes to get around. The reason why I say that, these all have baskets in the front and everything else, so if you got to carry stuff. And bike rentals. So you'll see these coming up more and more. These are all over the place. They used to be like $15 an hour for one. We brought our bikes over a few years ago. I think we paid $18 total for 2 bikes. And you can run them here by the hour. I want to say they're $15 an hour. And another e-bike. Older fella. So you can see, probably if you're 65 or so, you can go ahead and rent an e-bike or bring an e-bike over here. I'm going to make a little detour here before we come back up, just so you can go ahead and see the harbor, the boat harbor. Go show you a couple boats. Check out some boats for Bobby and Jai. So we're going to take a walk on down by the harbor here. Yeah, Mackinac Island is awesome. Dan, how are you doing? Glad to see you. We were here in September the last time, and there wasn't a single boat out here. They were already cleared out for the year. Came on down, and you can see harbor's not packed, but it is full. Seeing if I can find a small one for Bobby. Oh, there it is. Right back here. Yeah, that one looks like it's good for him. No, we are only staying for the day, Dan. We went ahead and we stayed in Mackinac City yesterday and went ahead and took the boat over today in the morning. And we're only going to stay for about 3 hours or so, then we're going to head on back, and we're going down to Charlevoix. I don't know if you know where Charlevoix is. Going down to Charlevoix. We got a room in Petoskey, and we're going to try and do some kayaking. Really? That'd be really cool. I mean, it'd be a great place to spend the summer. Like I said, I know there's people here in the wintertime that they spend the entire winter here. Now, I don't know what there'd be to do in the winter, but you can see that's the ferry we took in. It looks like the same boat. It goes back and forth. They leave on the hour, on the half hour from Mackinac City and on the hour from here. So I had to take you on by the harbor real quick, get a look at this, and we'll go back up and check out the city City's just up here. Performed there in the summer, back to Toledo and where, okay, well, I think this is a lot nicer than Toledo, but that's just my opinion. You got to be careful. Toledo is in Ohio, and if Logan's still here, he'll get mad at me. Ohio State fan. Yeah, I agree. When it's your home, it's your home. I understand that. Everybody says, oh, Detroit's so bad. I grew up in the Detroit area. They've actually redone that city so much, the downtown area. The outskirts are still pretty nasty there. So some people have done videos over there, done live streams and everything else from Detroit saying how bad it is. And I tried to go ahead and do a live stream, I think it was last year, not a live stream, a video from there and show people. We walked around the streets up and down. What a great place to go ahead and sit down, have lunch, the ballparks, the riverfront, everything else. Okay, I got you, Dan. You're from Toledo, down in Orlando. I know you're down in Florida because I always see you going back, but you're up in the East Coast quite a bit. I see you doing all the trains and railroad stations and that, so I'm figuring that must be your work. Pretty nice, huh?
Like that one, right there.
And we're going to come into town. There you go. Tigers ain't doing too much this year.
I don't think so. The only thing that might dictate,
I don't know. I think that Toledo is Ohio State. I don't think they're too much Michigan. Once you cross the border, it's evident. The minute you go across into Ohio, and same thing for people coming from Ohio into Michigan, it's instant evil looks. Michigan people don't like Ohio State. Ohio State people don't like Michigan. So really split completely. I have a bunch of friends that would drive. I used to work at Delta Airlines in Romulus. We had a bunch of people that lived in Toledo, would drive back and forth every day, and they were all Ohio State fans. I didn't see one single Michigan fan from there. So coming up on the city. And there you go. Central Florida. I don't know, Bobby. I'm saying probably towards the end of the trip before we head on back, we'll fly on out that way. We've got this. I still haven't made it south. I actually got bogged down for a little bit because I had to have the power steering fixed on my car. Had a little bit of issue with it and had to wait for him to get a part and replace it and everything else. Bizarre thing, if anybody knows HHR, I mean, that's what I have, at HHR. And the crazy thing is that on most cars, they have a power steering pump. On a HHR, they have a motor. So I guess the motor had some kind of issue and they had to get a motor for it. So the minute you turn on your car, you have power steering, whereas a regular car, you have to start it up. So the serpentine belt turns the pump. So, okay, so now we're in town. You can get a look at this. Ice cream, restaurants. You just see how many people are here and all the bikes. Of course, what would it be without souvenir stores? Pretty much everywhere. Okay, we'll come on back. She wants to have coffee, so we'll stop on the way back. Okay, this is our famous fudge place, Ryba's. Ryba's Fudge Shop. Okay, well, let me know if you're coming. Maybe we'll meet you somewhere in between or whatever, Bob. That works out too. This is Ryba's. This is awesome. If you've seen it, we were in Indiana. We went to Uranus Fudge Factory, which is actually quite a famous place there too. Murdoch Fudge. I'm not sure what the prices are, but when I was here before, they weren't that bad. There we go. Loaded up. People doing a tour. Here's where everybody just came off the boat. So you can see this place gets busy by the masses. Is that what it is, Logan? I have no idea. BMWs have electric power steering. I didn't know that. Hi, August. How are you? All I know is that every car I've ever had and worked on has been a power steering pump with your serpentine belt driving it. And then this one has a motor in it. So I actually got a little thing come up on my dashboard and my power steering was gone. And it ended up being like a manual steering for me to get around for a little bit. And I had to go ahead and take it to my friend. He checked it out and said, you need a new power steering motor. And you can see all the, this is typical, any tourist spot. But look at the people coming off. Man, is it busy. And you got all the horses waiting to pick people up. We're gonna keep walking. We'll get down towards the end and we'll go ahead and get to take a look at the Mackinac Bridge for people who've never seen that. Oh, at the Pink Pony, okay, we just passed there a minute ago. That's actually just on the other side of Ryba's. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's Cal, you can see she's still got her hoodie on. Most people are wearing long pants. When we left home, it was shorts and t-shirt and sweating your butt off. I felt like I was back home in Hohen. Wow. 30. That's a good friend, 35 years. We ate at this Mighty Mac hamburgers before. Joanne's Fudge. You can see there's Murdoch's, Ryba's, and Joanne's. Very famous. 9 p.m. is bedtime. Okay, here we go. How everything gets around down here. Keep on walking. A pub for people who want to have a beer. Looks like they're also good food. And a Starbucks. I think the last time we came here, I don't know if I'm going to go to the fort or not. We'll probably get there, but I don't know about on the live stream. We're probably going to go on over towards the Grand Hotel if we can. So, hello. That's another street. There's a second street back there. We're going to go over to over by the, so I can get a look at the bridge for you. Mackinac hoodies, which I suppose would probably be a halfway decent idea for most of the time here. Trading post.
That helps a lot. So why don't we do that? Because to get that appointment.
Yeah, if you take the bike, it's about an hour ride to go around the whole island, I think. We went ahead and rode the bikes. We brought our own bikes last time. It was lots of fun. We didn't bring them this time because obviously I brought Cal's bike back to Hohen. My bike's there too, but I have another one here. But we don't have another bike for her, so we just came without and instead we decided to go to kayak this time. Hats. Not too much, $7 for a Mackinac Island hat. There's another Murdoch's, very popular fudge on the island. I think everybody eats fudge on the island. Big family spot here. Big family spot. Caricatures, you can walk in here and get a cartoon drawing of yourself. We're gonna go back. Our flight leaves on the 9th of September from the Metro Airport, Detroit Metro. And we get in on the 10th. We'll stay a night in Bangkok and then we'll head back to Hohen. And then in October, now when are you guys going back, Bobby? We're gonna be in Surin on the 1st of October for sure, because Cal's got something she's got to do. They cook for the old people in the village and stuff. So she's going back to the farm with her sisters, and they're going to go ahead and do the cooking and everything. So that's something they're going to be doing on the 1st through the 4th, I think. Then we're talking about maybe heading up to, haven't been to Konkan and Udon, Mukdahan. So we're gonna go check that out. I haven't been there in a while, so we're gonna go check that out. Bike shops everywhere. 7th, okay, so we're probably gonna just barely miss you. We'll probably be heading out. Once again, it seems like a common theme. We get there, hello. Once again, we get there, and we passed you guys so many times. Hold on, I just missed somebody. Anawaras, hi, how are you? Thanks for coming. Welcome to Mackinac Island. Doing a little walk here. And look at the bikes. You can just imagine what next week is going to be like on 4th of July, Independence Day here. Probably every one of these bikes will be running out. Probably looked like when me and Cal went to Samui during Chinese New Year. I don't think there was a motorbike for rent anywhere. They were all gone. Enjoy the little things. So we're coming up towards the end of town. We're going to keep walking though, but I wanted to show you the Grand Hotel. You see what they have. They have their little coach. Yeah, I missed that real quick. Hold on. Oh, you're going to stay in Bangkok for a week. Well, we might catch up with you coming back through that way. So you'll have to keep in touch about that. Taking care of business. Gonna watch where I'm walking here. Yeah, Grand Hotel, that's their little carriage. Takes you in their horses. Pretty cool. I don't know where I lost Cal. There she is, doing her videos. Mackinac Outfitter. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here and start heading back, not home, but to the west side of Michigan now. Going down towards Charlevoix and Burt Lake and so forth. That's the dock for them. One of the ferry companies here. Mary's Bistro and Draft House. Hi, Suda. How are you? Thank you for showing up, and welcome to Mackinac Island. We are actually in between the lower peninsula and upper peninsula of Michigan. We're on an island in between, but we actually are staying. Okay, Bobby, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, and keep in touch. Let me know if you're going to come east again. Hopefully the house sale is going well, and you guys are getting ready to get rid of everything there. Repainting. Yeah, we're having a great time for this little trip. Okay, thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming down. We're going to walk across the street. There's a couple lighthouses here we'll take a look at. This is how everybody gets everything done around here. There's a bicycle built for two. Okay, let's play Frogger here with the bikes and horses. We'll take a look across. Nice beach over here, nice hotel too, right on the beach. Yep, one of the ferries getting ready to leave.
I'll see you in a minute, Charles.
Windermere Point. And you can see one of the ferries leaving. So what happens is all the companies have points on both sides of either the upper peninsula and lower peninsula. So you got to watch what pier you're going to when you're coming and going, so you get on the right boats to get back. Well, we're staying in Mackinac City, so we're going lower peninsula. But this one right here is going out, and he's going to head out towards St. Ignace. That's the upper peninsula. Water here is cold, very cold. You don't have no warm water here, that's for sure. Too far north. So you can see a couple different spots. There's an old lighthouse out there. How pretty is that? I'll zoom in here for you guys. Let's go away. Come on. Okay. Some of the lighthouses. See there's an old boat going across there. Pretty cool. We're going to keep walking here and you'll see the bridge just around the corner. So I'll go back to regular, guys. Sorry. All right, there we go. Yeah, it is beautiful here. It's rocky. Guys to come out and sit and have maybe lunch. I'll show you. Come on out here, sit down, have lunch. Lots of restaurants right around here. Just relax on a nice summer day. So there is Mackinac Bridge. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the Mackinac Bridge. I'll walk up a little farther and I'll zoom in for you. Okay. Nice look during the day there. Now I will show you over here, over on this side, right about here somewhere. Where are we? Right about here somewhere is Mackinac City. That's where we're staying. Then you've got the bridge, and on the other side is St. Ignace. That we're not on it. We're on an island. If I keep walking, you can see St. Ignace. But we stayed over there 3-4 years ago, and it was actually cheaper then, and now it was more expensive to stay there. Look how clear this water is. This is a big lake. And that's a main passageway too to get from Lake Michigan to Lake Huron, or Lake Huron to Lake Michigan. How pretty is that? And you can see another one of these ferry boats going back and forth. They go back and forth all day. All right, let me go back to where we were. All right, we're gonna walk a little bit more. We're gonna start walking up towards the Grand Hotel. If I can find it, find my way around. Walk back up. It's a street we just came down. So you got to go to the main street and walk along that. It's so pretty here. It was real nice and sunny in the morning, then it clouded up, which is actually probably a good thing because I wore a hoodie and long pants and I was getting a little warm, so this is better. But you can see the blue sky still ahead. It's a nice day. Weather up here is a little bit different because of both of the lakes here. It could be nice and sunny for an hour, then all of a sudden it could be cloudy and drizzly real quick. We went to play putt-putt golf last night, and of course they say if it starts raining or inclement weather, we'll give you a rain check because it can change just that quick. So we're gonna go ahead and walk on out here. Walk along the boardwalk. See the bridge ahead of us. And all the bikes. So many bikes here. Walking along the boardwalk. Come over here and cross in a second. Bit slow moving traffic in front of us.
Somebody's staying there. Oh, very good.
I was just saying that for reference.
All right, we're still walking. Sorry about that. I was trying to listen. They said one of their friends was staying at the Grand Hotel, and I was trying to see how much that was. I know what it used to be. It used to be about $300-400, and it might be more now per night. And a view, huh? Walk around this whole. We actually took the bikes around the whole island before. Nice old houses, and they're so immaculately kept up. You think they'd be so weather beaten down here. Yeah, it is. It's a cool island. It's nice that there's no vehicles on here, only horse and carriage. And all right, you guys there? I hope I didn't lose you. I have to turn around. I think I'm losing my signal out this way, so we'll go back the other way before I lose my signal. We'll walk up some of these streets and maybe get to the Grand Hotel. It's kind of crazy. I'm losing my signal here. I don't want to lose everybody. Been on for 41 minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. I'm enjoying the walk, that's for sure. We got to find a little sign that points us to the Grand Hotel. Should be up on the hill over here somewhere. Trying to find the Grand Hotel. Okay, I'm glad you guys didn't go away. Thank you. I appreciate it. I start getting out of, we're on the island, so I'm trying to stay around the city so I don't lose my internet. You have to turn off your Wi-Fi because if you leave your Wi-Fi on, it keeps trying to jump from place to place with the Wi-Fi. So I turn that off. No, we're staying just across. We're staying over in Mackinac City, the lower peninsula side. Heck, I couldn't afford to stay here August. That's for rich people. I think some of the cheapest rooms here are probably $300 a night. Yeah, they are. They're beautiful. Be a great place to have. If you had enough money and can afford to stay here, it'd be great to stay here for a week or so. Just hope you get good weather. It would suck to come on out here, rent a place for a week and have rainy weather the whole time, and pay that kind of money. I said we left yesterday in the morning. It was pouring down south. Halfway up, it stopped and got nice and sunny, and it was supposed to be partly cloudy today, and tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. That's why we're going to try and get out and do some kayaking tomorrow. Windermere Hotel. God, look at these places. Beautiful. I get up enough guts to walk in and get prices for these places. Maybe I'll go on to Agoda or something and just research and see how much later. See how much these places cost. Bet you it's $300-400 anyway. I got that old world style, you know. People sitting out in the garden playing games. Of course, over here they play cornhole all the time. Okay, we're gonna make a left turn on this street and see, head on up. I'm not sure where the Grand Hotel is, but we'll try and find our way around. Can't get lost, right? It's an island. No matter where you walk, you're gonna hit water somewhere. Little back alleyway. So we're looking for the Grand Hotel up this way. I think you have to go on down 2nd Street to find it, so we'll walk on up. Hotel over here to the right. And I'm going to say, I think lots of bikes in the back. There's an electric scooter. See a lot of the bikes with the kiddie cart in the back. So now you get back a street or two and you end up with regular people's homes. Not like, okay, thank you, Suda. I appreciate you coming by and saying hello. I'm watching for a while. Hope you enjoyed the live. We're going to stop, we're going to keep going, and all right, thank you, Suda. Looking for the Grand Hotel. I actually want to find that. I don't know if I will walking. It's easy on the bike because if you make a wrong turn, you can just turn around and go back, but walk a half mile here and say, oops, made the wrong way. So this is 2nd Street. Take care, Suda. Walking up the big hill here. Still have internet, so that's a good thing. I want to say it's this way and up. Oh, I hear the trumpet going. Sounds like a horse race. So much easier on the bike. I think this is the street that the Grand Hotel is on. So we'll keep walking and see if we get up to the Grand Hotel, take a look. I know they charge you to even walk up on the porch of the Grand Hotel. So how crazy is that? Like a horse and buggy pass. How cool is that? Little paddocks. Yeah, you can go up to the hotel and you can walk around, but if you want to walk up on the porch, it's this big porch that overlooks the lakes, and they charge you to go on up there. A lot of people get married up on that porch. So, big place for couples to get married here in Michigan area. Nice walk, getting my exercise in for sure. It is a beautiful walk. Trying to watch people behind me and everything. Oh, there it is. So there's the Grand Hotel. We're gonna walk that far, at least. So you get a peek at the Grand Hotel, Michigan's most famous hotel. It is pretty unique, pretty awesome. You can see horse and carriage, more coming up. They got their little truck around here. We're gonna go over here, then we'll head on back and get a cup of coffee and relax for a little bit. And then we're gonna head on back. We're not here for a long time today because we got other places to go and be today. There you go. Horse and carriage. Only way to get around town. That or bicycles. Coming up, not too far. You can see where the little lights are, and I can actually see the hotel there on the left. It's so big when you're pulling up with the ferry boats. Everybody's out taking pictures of it because it's such a huge hotel on the island. It's up on top of this little hill, so it's really cool. So you can drive your own carriage if you want. I'm sure the horses are pretty well trained to go ahead and go around the town. Yeah, I'm probably getting out of signal range here. Hopefully I don't lose you because we are getting real close to the riding the horses. Ride horse back here. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm trying real hard to get up to the Grand Hotel, and I know I'm probably right in between towers or so forth. So I hope you stick with me for maybe another 100 yards or so. We can look at the tower or look at the hotel, and I hope I keep my signal that long. Wide open, but this is up on top of a hill or a mountain or whatever, so it might be getting blocked by that. Just trying to get right ahead of us It's the Grand Hotel. I will hope that they have signal up here. See the Grand Hotel in front of me. It is a large hotel and a beautiful hotel. Like I said, a lot of Michiganders go ahead and get married over here on the porch. I'll try and get up by the porch so you guys can take a look. What the hell? You have to take up the whole damn road? Jeez. About shoved me off the sidewalk. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Had a lady kind of push me out of the way. She had the whole sidewalk. She didn't want to move over at all. I'm at the very corner of it. Yeah, some people don't give any courtesy, don't care. I mean, I'm literally, that's me. I'm walking right down the side of the sidewalk, right off the thing. She wouldn't move, kind of shoved me out of her way. Okay, so we're coming up on the ground. I'll get a good look at it, and then we'll go ahead and okay. Grandma and Grandpa riding their motorbike or bicycles over. That's 6 people in the chat still, and 9 people. Welcome everybody. If you haven't pushed that like button, please do. Helps my algorithm. That's about all it does. Don't think I'll ever have enough subscribers and people to make a lot of money. But it does help move my videos up a little higher on the list. He's cruising, huh? Hope he's got good brakes. All right, we're almost there, guys. Thank you, August. We're almost at the hotel. See it right in front. And that's the porch, just above those yellow roof. You see there's a porch up on top. And to go up there, you got to pay. And it's not cheap. I want to say it's like $15 a person just to walk up there and sit. We'll walk around the corner here, take a look. Beautiful flowers. Yeah, it's probably the most famous hotel in Michigan, the Grand Hotel. Beautiful place. And you can see this almost all the way across to Mackinac City. It's up on this hill. This old man's huffing and puffing walking up, and there's the bridge right there. Yeah, it is a beautiful place. Overlooking the Mackinac Bridge. A little strait between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. Nice park. Ice cream parlor, probably a $15 ice cream cone. How pretty is this, guys?
Sophie, look right here.
What a great island.
Sophie, look.
Alrighty, so let me flip this around, guys. All right, I'm going to turn this around. You guys can look at the bridge and the hotel and everything behind me. And we're going to say thanks for showing up for today's live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of Mackinac Island. We had a great walk here, and we'll talk to you soon on another live stream. Don't forget, lots of videos coming up real soon. Take care, everybody.